Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another Indo-Indians event. This is a very informational event about Bank of India's IFSC Gift City unit. And today we have the experts here to tell you more about this. We have JPG. JPG is the President Director of Bank of India in Indonesia. And he is going to be leading this particular meeting and sharing everything about this unit. And along with JPG, we have the stalwarts. We have Mr. Arvind Singh. Mr. Arvind Singh is from Gift City. He's the president. He's the director of Gift City in IFSC Gift City.
Good.
And then we also have Omkar ji. Omkar ji is also from the BOI IBU Gift City. Hello, Mr. Omkar ji, Mr. Arvind Singh, JPG.
Good morning, madam.
Yes,
Hello.
welcome everybody who's joined this event. And JPG, would you like to introduce, or shall I give a short introduction to?
I will introduce, madam. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Please go.
Yeah, thank you very much, madam, for giving opportunity to Bank of India as well as Bank of India Indonesia also. Very welcome to everyone who has joined in this webinar. Very informative webinar. So everyone is eagerly watching this. What is happening in Gift City and what is the importance of Gift City, because the Gift City is the main topic going on everywhere. Even the Indonesian ambassador also asking us to talk about the Gift City in one of the coming events. So that is the hype which is going on about Gift City. So before we introduce our stalwart speakers, for those who have joined, just a brief introduction about Bank of India Indonesia also, that we acquired a small bank in 2007, and we are a full-fledged commercial bank, all foreign exchange operations. And we have introduced our internet banking and mobile banking. We also have introduced the BI Fast also. So those who has not availed this facility from our bank, please avail this facility and make use of it. And we also have the same day INR transfer, so which is also going to be very useful for whoever is going to send money from Indonesia. And about these speakers today, Mr. Arvind Singh is the Chief Executive Officer of Bank of India's IFSC Banking Unit, and he has more than 3 decades of banking experience in various facets of banking, like large corporate credit, treasury, and heading a large authorized dealer branch. He was also very instrumental in setting up the Gift City unit in India. And he also has 2 assignments, international banking experience. 2 assignments he has done earlier, one in Tokyo and another at Antwerp. So now he is heading the IFSC Banking Unit Gift City now. And Omkar ji is his Deputy Chief Executive Officer, and he is responsible for the business development and overall management of the IBU. He also has more than 25 years of experience in retail banking, corporate banking, and international banking. Prior to this assignment, he was in international division, and he has worked there for more than 5 years, and he has headed the syndication desk also for all the international division. And he also hold a MBA in banking and finance from NMIMS Mumbai, Advanced Management Program from IIBF Mumbai and IIM Calcutta, along with several certification on credit risk and compliance. So this is the brief introduction about the 2 key speakers. The agenda will be like Mr. Arvind Singh will be giving the introduction about the Gift City and the IFSC Banking Unit, and also about the opportunities available at Gift City and the BOI IBU Gift City. And subsequently, it will be taken over by Mr. Omkar. He will be giving the detailed presentation on the retail and corporate products. So this is the agenda for the day. And once again, thank you for Poonamji for giving this opportunity. And now I will ask Mr. Arvindji to take over from here. Thank you.
Thank you, JP, very much for warm introduction. And good morning, Salamat, Sian, Semunar, Simania,
Semua.
and Tribua, and Namaskar from India. So, on behalf of IBU Gift City, I extend my warm welcome to all. I pleased to welcome Ms. Poonam, and who has been instrumental for this webinar. I think because of her support and coordination, this webinar would not have been possible. So I extend my heartiest welcome to her. I also welcome all dignitaries from Indonesia, India Business Forum, NRIs, PIUs, and other citizens who are connected with this webinar. I also extend my welcome to my colleagues from head office who has taken time from his busy schedule and are joining us. I extend my heartiest welcome to C. Jayaprakash, MD and Director, Bank of India, Indonesia Bank, who has taken keen efforts and support for connecting us today. And he has been instrumental for this webinar, how the opportunities in Gift City can be delivered, can be known to the Indian diaspora. And I welcome him and his all colleagues. And I also welcome my colleagues and other reputed person, those who are joining webinar. So basically this webinar, we thought, in fact, 2-3 months back, we had a guest from the Indonesia who has a project, and he wanted to have a funding from us. And I came to know in Indonesia also there are a keen interest what is happening in the Gift City and what they want to know, what are the opportunities Indian diaspora, local citizen they have from the Gift City. So this webinar, we thought, let us have a informative session so that NRIs, Indian diaspora, in Indonesia, they can come to know which are the various opportunities as a retail customer happening and also as a corporate, because Gift City now is going to become the gateway for the India. Any business opportunities, any NRIs, any corporate from the overseas, they want to have it in India, so that will be through Gift City. And also vice versa, any opportunities which is going for the relative of the NRIs, that also be routed from the Gift City. So as on today, we have a short webinar, which we have split it 2 parts. Basically, I will be discussing about this opportunity in Gift City. My colleague, Sri Omkar ji, he will be presenting about what the individual and the corporate, they have opportunity through Bank of India Gift City. So now I request JP ji just to run the slides so that we can move forward. Okay, yes, please. You can move on next. Yeah, next. So I would like to just, maybe you must be knowing, this Gift City, that is Gujarat International Financial Tax City. So it is not a financial FSC center of the India. It also going to be tax city. At all of digital technology data center, that are also being connected. So it is a combination of the financial center and tax city. It is placed in Gujarat state between the Ahmedabad and the Gandhinagar. And it is, let's say, now Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar and Gift City, they are known as the Tri-City. So basically, Gift City, it has had 2 parts. So one part is a non-SEZ area, which is also called a DT area. Second part is a SEZ area, which is called also the financial center. So basically, DT area, a lot of domestic companies are there, and they are setting the business. They also have multi benefits for the setting of the units, but we'll not go in detail. We'll focus today on the IFSC area. In IFSC area, that is also an International Financial Service Center, and it is the only financial center of India, and it is has been considered the best developing center of the world in 2021. So we'll move next, and as and when we'll just discuss. But next slide, please. So the concept of this gift city was originated by present Prime Minister when he was a CM in Gujarat in 2007, and the major milestone which has come in 2016 when the Ministry of the Finance they are declared established IFSC center within SEZ, and one of the major development happened in 2019 when this separate regulator, just like Reserve Bank of India is a regulator for the domestic scenario, same way IFSCA, International Financial Service Center Authority, has been established by the Act of the Parliament 2019, and it is now is a common and unified regulator for the IFSC area, and it has the power of Reserve Bank of India, SEBI, PFRDA, and RDA. So no other regulator in India also has such a large power, just like the regulator of the IFSC's had. And then subsequently, 2021, this establishment of had come, and now 2024, when a lot of opportunity available. So these are the brief journey about the gift city. Yeah, please, next slide. So it is a pet project of our respected Honorable PM, and he has been keenly observing and monitoring and promoting when he was the Chief Minister of India, and also when he is a PM, and he has a personal observation and interest for the promotion of the gift city, and he takes very keen interest in all the activities of FSC. We'll quote it how this he has been quoted in different time. So first is that the gift city, what he says, we want to make gift city the global nerve center, new age global financial and technology services. So the aim of the government is to have a financial center and also the technology services center of the world. Then there is also important milestone where the government of India has also committed for a net emission of zero by 2070, and the gift city is going to play a very important role on that, and by generating the green bonds, the money for the companies who are engaged in the green funding. So a lot of green bonds are coming, green bonds being generated, funding generated, and is also being to promote the ESG program of the India. Further, as I mentioned earlier, the gift city is an important gateway to connect India with the global opportunity. When we integrate the gift city, you will integrate the whole world. That is the Prime Minister vision, and this his say about this gift city. So how the gift city is important? Why it is important? So government has given various incentive for the gift city. So first of all is the only FSC center out of 2000 SEZ, and there is a 100% tax exemption in 10 years out of 15 years. Suppose any company, either maybe domestic or maybe from overseas, they want to set up an office here, so they can, as of now, they can avail tax exemption for 10 years out of 15 years. It is the choice of any company to choose it. They can consequently take a tax exemption for the 10 years. So further, there is no GST on the services. So anything purchased by the company situated in the gift city in IFSC, they need not to pay any GST. So that is one of the major benefit for them. Then various state subsidies are being provided, maybe electricity and this PF for the employee. So many state subsidy has been provided for set up the services in the gift city. So nutshell, we can say it is the best class in regulation, full-fledged financial ecosystem with the global connects, sovereign support, including a special carve-out from the domestic law, dedicated unified financial regulator is there, and we deal in the 11 currency right now and maybe extended over the period some more currency. We are also happy to share that Gift City is also going to settle a foreign currency settlement in the Gift City, where the dollar settlement immediately will happen in the Gift City. Going forward, Euro, JPY, and other currencies also will be taken for the domestic settlement in the Gift City itself, and they will not be routed to the respective host country. Further advantage for the Gift City are it is access to large headline Indian economy. You can from the Gift City the gateway, and with the gateway you can access large Indian economy. You can have more connect, but the corporate, because the corporate also are being listed in Gift City, even they're not listed at the domestically. So government has given opportunity those corporate not listed with SEBI, they can directly list in this, and the Indian diaspora, RIs, PIUs, they can have opportunity to purchase share through Gift City of the Indian corporate. Also, they can invest in the globally in various exchanges of Gift City. Then beneficial cost of operation. Operation is very low. So any company overseas they want to set up an office, they will have a minimum cost compared to very lower cost of operation here. Then availability of skill talent pool. So in India, a lot of skill talent pool is available, and which can be easily be taken from the rest of the country. Yeah, we can move next. So I hope I'm audible. Okay. So we'll go for the overview of the IFSC framework. So if you see for the FEMA side, so FEMA side basically all the companies which are based in this Gift City, they have a non-resident status. But Indian, as per the Income Tax Act, they are resident Indian for the individual. In this IFSC area, we have a banks, we have a capital market entities, we have insurance entities. These are the major. Apart from that, we have mutual fund, we have a exchanges house. So right now, like about 720 establishments are there in the Gift City. Yeah, we can move quickly so that. So as mentioned earlier, this IFSCA IFSCA is a regulatory body which has the power of 4 authorities, and in India, like India, we have Insurance Regulatory Authority, IRDA, we have RBI, we have a SEBI, we have PFRDA. So all 4 powers have been given to IFSCA, and also IFSCA is a unified regulator who issue the license. They need not to go for SEBI, they need not to go for Reserve Bank of India, and they need not to go for the PFRDA for taking any license. So it is a IFSCA is a facilitator also. They are also promoting the business, and they're also regulator. So that is basically vision of the government of India. One way the IFSC should be developed as a best financial center of the world. Same way also it should be largely regulated for the longer vision. Yeah. Next slide, please. So these are the various activities in the IFSC area. We have a banking sector. So right now at 62 billion assets were there, which has been moved to about 72 billion. Then we have a capital market where the turnover is roughly about $98 billion. Then we have a fund management house, about 116. And there is also possibility for the sustainable finance. Sustainable finance, which are the ESG compliance. So it is a both way. There is a opportunity to borrow it, and there is also opportunity to invest in bond and also by way of directly giving to companies. Then we have a bullion exchange. So if you remember, normally India used to purchase the gold from the Dubai, but now the bullion exchange center has been established in the GIFT City, where any supplier, buyer of the gold, they can purchase and they can take it. So now we are giving to this one how the jurisdictional comparison in the India, in the FEMA wise, currency wise, tax wise. So FEMA, as I mentioned, we are non-resident. Currency wise, only rupee we cannot deal it here. We can deal other currencies. And then tax, there is no tax haven for 10 years right now, which may possibly be extended for further year. And law side, it is a Indian law, part of the both domestic area and IFSC area. We can move for the next slide. Yeah, please move. So these are the various benchmark related for the best practice. Will not go in detail. So banking regulation came to 20. Then it has been amended again, and every 3 years it is being amended. Right now again it is due. Then we have a market infrastructure regulation 2021, registration for insurance product. So that may not be very much now relevant to you, but definitely like insurance products and all, now you must be taking from there. Now the insurance product for the travel, for the treatment are available in the foreign currency in the GIFT City itself, which can be purchased from the GIFT City in much cheaper rate compared to various overseas countries. So these are the basically benefit for the Indian diaspora living abroad. Yeah. So basic purpose has been for this establishment of GIFT City, so getting offshore business to onshore, and there had been very successful in last 5 years. So a lot of investment is moving to the GIFT City. Bank also, a lot of foreign banks. So roughly 12 banks, they have opened the offices here in the GIFT City. And then also the capital market also, a lot of Indian diaspora overseas company, they are showing interest. They have invested through GIFT City because you can invest in this Indian company. Their growth is in rupees, but also you invest in dollar. So you need not to have a currency fluctuation. So that mutual benefit is there. One way that you are getting all the benefit for the growth of the Indian companies, also your investment in dollar. So you not to bother for the currency exchange. Then reinsurance companies are there, which are taking insurance globally. So these have been all, they are moving from the overseas to the GIFT City, looking for the opportunity in the GIFT City. Yeah. These are the various companies, known companies, which have been established. If you see all the major foreign banks, they have established their offices here, and many foreign offices are also likely to come. There are also 2 universities from Australia. They have set up the office here. 2 more universities from the overseas also they are likely to set up in the GIFT City. So they can have the benefit of the education in India, having the degree and all sort of teacher faculty from the Australia. So these are the benefit for the children of the those who are studying here. Then we have a major like JP Morgan Stanley, LGT, their alternative investment fund are there. Then various services that are being provided by the top 4, PW, EY, and many legal firms also, which are very known in India. They have established their offices here. And also possibility that legal firm from the outside also may be permitted in the GIFT City. And also there's talk that said there should be separate jurisdiction should be there, and the arbitration center should be there in the GIFT City to decide the dispute in the GIFT City without going a domestic court, high court, or other courts. Then there is a GCC also there, and can look back. Yeah. Oh, okay. And if you see the Google, TCS, all this global corporates, they are coming and they are providing opportunities to each and everybody. Yeah, we can move. So now this was regarding the overall GIFT City. I'll come to my office, that is my center regarding GIFT City. So the GIFT City, it is the 8th center for Bank of India. As you must be knowing, Bank of India has 22 branches and about 50 offices with 8 centers all over the world in 15 countries. We have also 4 subsidiaries, including BOI Indonesia and 1 joint venture. So we have a global presence in all over the world. And also, we can say Bank of India decided to open the GIFT City in June 2023. And it was the youngest center. And we have completed roughly 18 months of the operation. And 18-month operation, we have been able to cater our domestic clients, overseas clients, and also to retail customer. And going forward, we have a vision to integrate treasury and to provide as much as possible to the services to our retail customer, because we are more connected to India. Anything new initiative, new digital initiative, whatever possible. So that gadget we are committed to provide to our clients of the overseas diaspora from the GIFT City. So with this, this was regarding the GIFT City and this one IBU GIFT City. Now I invite Mr. Omkar, our Deputy CEO, to take you forward for the retail and the corporate client products available in the GIFT City. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Arvind, sir.
Mr. Omkar.
Yeah, I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
I welcome all participants for this first webinar we are hosting from IBU GIFT City, and thankful to that my Indonesia team and especially Poonam ma'am for arranging this. Going forward, that right now we are offering all type of banking gamut what is available in any foreign center or any foreign particular jurisdiction. Starting from even that corporate banking, we are offering that external commercial borrowings to Indian companies, as well as we are offering also that foreign currency term loans to any foreign corporate. We are very much, in fact, we have participated in various syndications from our GIFT City IBU itself. Just one. In fact, other than this term loans, we are also offering working capital and revolver credit facilities from our GIFT City, letter of credit, bank guarantees, hedging lines to all corporate clients. Beside this, we have a very good treasury team here and offering all type of treasury products to our clients. Even some proprietary business as well in treasury business. Beside this, we are offering trade finance transactions in not only to Indian companies, but any foreign national who are interested to have this buyer's credit, RA financing, SBLC discounting or other facilities, including that current account to corporates and loan against deposit, overdraft against deposit also. With this, even we are also offering that retail deposit products to our retail clients, which includes basically that saving banks accounts and current accounts. And we are also offering a very lucrative foreign currency term deposits, where we very important to mention, even those who are having foreign currency term deposit with us, we are also offering the overdraft or loan against term deposit against those deposits which we are going to have with us. We'll be discussing these particular products in detail through next slides. See, what we are offering is right now, in particularly to our NRI clients or even the foreign clients. Here, we very importantly, we want to mention that we can offer very well that facilities may it be a deposit product or even a credit product, we are offering to all NRIs and foreign passport holders. Here, just to give some glimpse of particular this offerings what we are giving, they're very easy to open account with us. In fact, we are also in very much in line with the providing global financial products like derivatives and foreign currencies. Account holders of our IBU may undertake transactions in 11 freely convertible currencies, which includes all major currencies. In fact, if you are here, very important to mention, even you can remit the fund through our IBU, even though which are not in these 11 freely convertible currencies. By opening accounts, you can have access to financial market also, foreign markets also. We are having here two exchanges, which is India INX, which is a subsidiary of Bombay Stock Exchange, and NSE IFSC, which is a subsidiary of National Stock Exchange India. And through these two exchanges, you can access global, all major global stock markets. Access to wealth product also possible through GIFT City, portfolio management services and alternate investment funds. Opportunity here is to get insurance, even that some of the big names going to come to even to India, offering insurance products to IFSC jurisdiction. Here, we are very soon expecting that we will also be providing that insurance business through a bank insurance channel to our clients. Family investment funds are establishing their units in GIFT City. Their important thing is a very low tax and dividend, which we are going to receive on those investments. Low tax capital gain here in GIFT City. Interest paid by GIFT City to NRIs and foreign passport holders in individual capacity is exempt from tax. This is very important point as an investor into our IBU GIFT City's products. Transactions between NRIs and IFSC entities will be considered as non-resident to non-resident, because as Arvind sir mentioned earlier, that our SEZ area is declared as a non-resident area by Government of India through Foreign Exchange Management Act of India. So this is in nutshell what we are offering here. I'll be going in detail regarding what we are offering to retail depositors. We are offering, like I said earlier, saving bank deposits, term deposits, current account to all individuals. Here, opening up account, it's important that we are offering very lucrative rate of interest to our saving bank account holders. In fact, in various jurisdictions globally, that saving bank or current account are not having any interest bearing, but we are offering very good interest. Like just to mention, we are right now offering 3% interest even in saving bank's account on US dollar deposit with us. KYC that can be done through KYC can be done through electronic means. Even we are very much offering to this service to my Indonesian clients through my subsidiary in Indonesia. Here, one important thing is that there is a tax efficiency. Like no tax is payable on deposits made by any retail customer with us, may it be in saving accounts or even term deposits. PAN card is not required. Government of India has facilitated this. Earlier, PAN card was mandatory, but now even any foreign national and NRI can open account with us without having any permanent account number, which is a tax number in India. Choices of currencies are available. Right now, we are offering, even though there is 11 currencies permitted in GIFT City, we are offering right now 4 major currencies in which you can deposit with us. That is US dollar, Euro, GBP and JPY. See, again, there is no risk of exchange rate because you are going to deposit in foreign currency, in same currency, you'll be getting the fund from us. Even our NRI customers, I mentioned earlier that even NRIs and foreign passport holders can invest in range of financial products in GIFT City, including equities and bonds, mutual funds and other securities available through our IFSC area. Next, what we are offering to our, in particularly, I'll be coming to saving bank accounts. Who can open that saving bank account with us? Eligible account holders are NRIs, foreign nationals, And even NRI, that resident Indians through LRS scheme, liberalized remittance scheme of Reserve Bank of India. Account can be opened in 4 currencies, attractive rate of interest. Like I mentioned, on US deposit in saving accounts, we are offering 3%. Even in Euro, we are offering 0.5%. GBP 1%, and right now JPY we are not offering any interest because there is a very low interest in JPY regime. Tax is not payable. No account opening charge for saving account. We are offering free of cost this service, and there is no any asset charge. Very minimal amount of maintenance. Minimum that AQB is required. That is only US dollar 250 is minimum AQB is required. No maintenance or annual charge at present. Easy transactions. You can transact with us through registered email ID. And even I'll give you here that update. Even though you are sending me email for remitting the fund, we get it confirmed through registered mobile number. That to avoid any eventuality, to avoid this thing, we are confirming, only then we are remitting the fund. We are very soon going to offer you the full-fledged internet banking facility. Right now, we are offering internet banking facility for View, and even transactions can be offered very soon. We are into the process of offering transaction facility for cross-border transactions as well. See, here you can open account jointly with any near and dear with you. Nomination facility is available, which is normally in other jurisdiction is not available. Even AQB is only $250, as I mentioned. Here, one important thing, if you are maintaining a term deposit of $10,000 only, yeah, even that $250 minimum requirement is waived off. This is something about saving banks account, what we are offering. We are offering that current account also to individuals and non-individuals both. Eligible customers are the same, that resident and non-resident customers. Those are foreign nationals. Non-individual accounts can be a sole proprietorship, firm, partnership, and companies. All individuals and non-individual can open current account with us. Presently, we are not offering any rate of interest on current account, because it is current account, and normally in domestic area there is no interest. That is why we are also not offering any interest, because it's business account. No account opening charge for opening current account with us. We are offering again the same currency what we are offering for other products: US dollar, GBP, Euro, and JPY. AQB is only $5,000, and again, if you are maintaining a $10,000 term deposit with us, that no AQB is required for that. We are waiving off that particular AQB requirement. Very nominal account maintenance charge is there. Internet banking facility, the same. We are View facility is offered right now, and other transaction facility we are going to offer very soon, say in next 3 to 6 months time. No number of incoming or outgoing restriction is there. You can transact as and when required in this particular current account. Here, one thing to mention that as per regulatory requirement, we are not offering any checkbook or cash facility, cash transaction. You can transact in these accounts through registered email ID and mobile number, as well as internet banking, what we are going to offer you. I'll be going to the third product, that is a term deposit. Eligible account holders are same. What we have mentioned in saving and current account. Presently, it can be opened in same 4 currencies: dollar, US dollar, Euro, GBP, as well as JPY. Attractive rate of interest. Here, one thing very important to mention, we are offering very attractive rate of interest. Like just to mention, for 365 days, right now we are offering 4.95% as on date. And in here, one thing to mention that it's very important that if you are placing your term deposit with other jurisdiction, including our Indian jurisdiction, there is a minimum time lag, that minimum 1 year should be there. But for GIFT City, you can very well deposit your fund from starting from 7 days to 5 years, even in some cases, even we are offering to 10 years as well. The important to mention that here no minimum lock-in period is there. Even that premature facility is also, premature payment facility is also available with nominal charges. Again, you can open your account jointly with your near and dear ones. nomination facility is available, internet banking facility is available, and loan and overdraft against these facility term deposit is also available at very lucrative rates. In fact, deposit amount minimum what we have kept is for dollars 5,000, GBP 5,000, euro 5,000, and JPY 750,000. Now we are also offering that trade finance products like bias credit, will discounting to our corporates, syndication loan. Even we are very much very actively participating in primary as well as secondary loan markets in Indian as well as overseas market. Foreign currency term loan is available to other corporates in other jurisdiction, including Indonesian jurisdiction. Working capital facilities available. We can offer a working capital facility to overdraft as well as RCF, revolving credit facility. We also extend our external commercial borrowing to Indian corporates. Non-fund based facilities like bank guarantee, foreign currency, foreign letter of credit. No, these are also available. Demand loan against deposits available with us. Here, so far we have covered our major retail products as well as the corporate products. For any queries, we are also displaying for saving and current account. You can approach our operations head, Mrs. Reena Sharma Nagaich. For credit facilities, Anil Dangi is there. He is the credit head. And if there is any further requirement, you are very well connect with me. And through WhatsApp, my number is there given there, even email ID also. Even we, for further detail, we have exclusive web page available on our Bank of India's parent website, which is www.bankofindia.co.in/IBU-gift-city. Those all our information are available on our website also, including rate of interest, what we are offering right now, including the service schedule of charges, which is supposed to be levied on any account. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for very patient listening. Now, I'll request my participant to have any query on anything which is mentioned in our presentation, or even though there is any other query not related to presentation, anything related to Bank of India, even IBU GIFT City, or any transaction related things. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
So allow me to stop sharing your screen.
Yes.
Yes. So hello, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Omkar ji, Mr. Arvind ji, for giving that very nice presentation, which is so detailed and so clear. You know, in Indonesia, IBU, Ibu means mother. And so when we say IBU, we say, oh, this is going to be good.
It's really very
So
good.
it is going to be linked with Mother India.
Yes, absolutely. So, so it was definitely very, very interesting. And it's good that these facilities are now available for all NRIs as well as foreign nationals to share. If anybody has any questions, please type them in the chat box, and we can ask those questions of all the experts that are present here on our panel at the moment. And if you don't have any questions, you have any comments, please do share it with them, and they will be happy to hear from you. You could also raise your hand and, you know, you could just speak to them directly. JPG, do you have any comments?
No, I request other participants to ask any queries so that when the expert are here, they can give the answer immediately.
Yes. So Mr. Shravan Kumar says it was a nice presentation.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Raman. I will happy to take question or anything about the GIFT City. Anything you want to know about the GIFT City or IBU or Bank of India GIFT City or any product likely to come or any requirement, at least I may not having now, but coming forward, we can take it forward. And anybody coming also this one during this one next December, January holidays. And if anybody is coming that side, also invite to please at least visit GIFT City.
So my question is that do we have to come to Gift City to open the account, or can we just do it online?
Okay, so for opening the account, let it be current account or saving out, we not to visit. There is a facility for non-face and without coming face-to-face and non-face. So your document can be submitted. We have a rep office there. All the document can be submitted there, and they will verify and submit to us. And absolutely not at all. But whenever you have a time, so it will be happy to see you. So it's not required at all to come to.
So JPG is our person to reach out to here in Indonesia or any such any queries on the Gift City or any documentary proof, JPG?
We are happy to help any customers, madam. So absolutely no issues. We have a rep office here exclusively to take care of Bank of India customers. In case if anything is required, we are always there to help the foreign organization.
So I'd also like to share here that because JPG and Omkarji are here, isn't it wonderful that we are speaking directly to the heads of the IBU Gift City? And if there's anything required and you really want to make use of this facility available to you, you can actually go and meet them in person. And it is a very personal banking as opposed to just impersonal banking. So I highly recommend this opportunity to everybody who's on the panel and who's listening to this presentation. I see that there are no questions. I think everybody wants to talk about their money matters privately. So I see there's somebody who raised a hand.
Yes, Subrataji.
Please unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Yes, I would add to what Poonam just now said about opening the account. Suppose we are already having an account in the Bank of India, Indonesia here. Then is the same one, or can we make a way to make it easier for anything with the account that we're talking about?
Yeah, Mr. Omkar, please respond.
Yeah, thank you, Subra sir, for your question. In fact, their requirement is very minimal. In fact, for opening any account, you have to only provide, if you are still having that Indian passport with you, then a copy of Indian passport as well as your local resident requirement is there. My office in Indonesia under the leadership of JP sir, and even our rep office is also there, Mr. Arvind is there. They will you have to drop a email or message to us and we'll arrange everything. We can very well arrange, and if you can visit my offices in Indonesia, in that Bank of India Indonesia office, or even that rep office, and only by visiting those things. Otherwise, if you are not available, my officials will visit you and collect the documents. This should be signed in presence of any Bank of India's official, and it can be done. Like your question, sir, if you are having account with the Bank of India Indonesia, because it is two different entities, legal entities, we have to do separate KYC for our entity.
Okay, thank you for the answer.
Thank you, sir.
So here one thing I would like to edit, we are not only here to take deposit or open the account. We are also willing to participate any projects, any loan projects, or anything syndication in Indonesia, which any entrepreneur or businessman seems feasible. We can collaborate with the Bank of India Indonesia, and since we have a large capital, a large capacity to fund it, so that possibility also is there, and that possibility also I'm looking. So we will happy to collaborate to fund any new project, existing project, or any existing entities in the euro, dollar, or JPY, or in GBP currencies.
So there's another question from Mr. Sharma. He wants to know what will be the difference if IBU bank account and my current account in BOI.
So the difference is that IBU, suppose you open the IBU and current account, so there is a rate of interest, additional rate of interest possibility getting. So no bank in anywhere, I think anybody is giving the interest on the current account. So that is a facility here. Of course, we have to introduce, we are going to introduce shortly. And secondly, what happened ki many times our Indian diaspora, they keep on moving. They are moving, sometimes they stay there, they come back here. So this is the parent where you can continue to remain the current account forever. I will just give example for the NRI deposit. So NRI deposit like that, the minimum period here is the 1 year. But in the Bank of India, IBU City, minimum period is 7 days. So that facility is there. Secondly, suppose you come back to India and you have a foreign currency deposit in India. So after maturity, you cannot convert and extend in the foreign currency. You have to convert in rupee only. But here, again, after 1 year, even you become a resident of India, that possibility there, you can extend and keep in foreign currency, and that can be used for the foreign investment, education children, or for the medical requirement, or going abroad in any time, your lifetime.
Correct. But I think that is not what Sharmaji wants to know. He wants to know he has a BOI NRI account. So would the IBU account be a different account, or can he add his BOI NRI account to the IBU account?
So as Mr. Omkar already said, that this is a separate entity, separate jurisdiction. So this BOI Indian domestic account will be different, and this will be different, because it has been the place, GIFT City, it has been created by the Act of Parliament, and this is just treated as a separate entity outside of India. So they have to open a different account in the GIFT City if they want to avail facility from the GIFT City.
Right. Okay, I think that's very clear, Sharmaji, that there are two different entities and then you have to open another account at the IBU GIFT City. There's another question. As an Indonesian company, can we not have dollar loan for overseas project? Can we have loan from GIFT City IBU?
Yes.
Because I will give you the background, Arvind here. See what happened, no? The regulators here, they say, even though suppose if somebody is asking loan from us, we cannot fund in dollar if the company is not registered in Indonesia. If the company is registered in Indonesia, we can finance them in any currency like here USD or IDR. But if somebody is having account outside, suppose for example a registered company in Singapore, I cannot fund from here. So
domestic law had to check from my side, any overseas company from anywhere, they can avail facility from subject to local regulation.
What Sarvana Kumar sir is telling, because he has an Indonesian company, but he does not have the dollar access loan from our overseas project. So that is what he wants to understand. So whether he can get loan from IBU GIFT City to
always
fund the overseas project.
So always any funding, like RBI also, they have a certain restriction for a domestic company. So from my side, it is no restriction, but any restriction from the local regulator, so they need to check and they have to adapt.
I think
basically no restriction from IBU GIFT City. Only they have to see the local regulation, whether they can receive the funds or whether they can bring it inside this.
Very good. So it's good that JPG is here in Jakarta to answer any further questions. If there are any further questions here, please type them on the screen or on the chat box or raise your hand. Otherwise, I'm going to close this meeting, which was very interesting. And I'm sure many of you will find it very useful for many reasons to have another bank account in the GIFT City for their business and their personal use. JPG, would you like to say some closing words?
Thank you very much for all the participants. Thank you, Poonamji, for arranging this webinar in a very short time. And definitely, whoever is having only slight idea about GIFT City, now we know better about GIFT City and what are all the opportunities for the retail as well as the corporate customers. So subsequently, we'll share this presentation also to all the participants, so that can be shared to interested people. And any further queries, of course, there is a contact number, and of course, we are here and we have a rep office also here. So they can reach out to rep office or Bank of India Indonesia or directly IBU GIFT City. We are always there to serve the customers. And thank you very much once again for all the participants for taking out time and on a holiday, spending time with us during the lunch time, because in Indonesia it's always early lunch. During the lunch time they have spent time, and we are requested most of our customers also to join, and most of our customers, I can happy to see most of our customers have joined. Thank you very much for each and everyone who has take out the time to join this webinar. And thank you very much for Arvind ji and Omkar ji and his entire team for the nice presentation. And I hope there will be more interest in future. And we will like you to call here in person to share about Gift City to a larger gathering.
Thank you, JP ji.
Sometime in the future. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
also
Thank you.
wanted to share that this whole webinar is also available on YouTube, and it will also be available on the Indo-Indians website. So the presentation will also be there to be able to be downloaded on the webpage on Indo-Indians. So it will be available to everybody, and anybody, if you want to look back, have a refreshment on what was the information shared, they can just go to Indoindians.com.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, JP. Thank you all.
Thank you.
It was so nice to
Everybody.
meet you or talk to all. I look
Just last
forward to
question. In fact, even though if somebody wants any clarification, my number is there. Very well connect through email as well as through WhatsApp call, even regular call. Please do not hesitate to call us for any further.
And just one more point, which